Hi everyone, it's Heather from North Avenue Inc. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you on September 24th from Burlington, Vermont. This is the year 2024. If you're watching the replay, I'm going to be sharing lots of specials coming up over the next month or so. So make sure that you're paying attention to the date so you're not disappointed. Tonight I have a really great fun fold for you, but before we do that, I want to let you know about a couple of wonderful things that are going to be happening starting October 1st. Always at this time of year, it's busy for us at Stampin' Up! There is a starter kit special that for $99, you can build whatever you want. It's the best deal out there, $155 worth of products retail. So if there's a big wish list out of that mini catalog and the annual catalog that you're hoping to add to your craft room, take a look at the special that'll be coming October 1st. The other thing that'll be happening at the same time, if you do decide that you want to join the company and become a micro business, a hobby demonstrator, whatever you want to call it, my best customer, you do get the privilege of ordering at a discount, and you get to order the things that are previews that are coming out later on in the spring, and we will be getting the spring catalog previews coming up. So I want to let you know about that. The other really exciting thing is that we will be having a kit sale starting October 1st. A lot of you know that we are doing World Card Making Day October 5th, and I'll be featuring some kits there. This is a great opportunity for you to take a look at the kits that are in the online store. They're going to be 30% off on October 1st. And we're going to be adding new kits. So take a look if there's any on your list. Right now, I'm going to switch to the camera on the desktop, and we will get started on the project for today. So the reason I have chosen these papers today is because they are brand new into the clearance section. They are from last spring's catalog. The paper is called Poetic Expressions 12 by 12 paper. And the colors are from the in colors from the catalog years 23 to 25. So there's mauve, lagoon, boho blue. They're gorgeous colors. And because I tend to go towards more cutesy, whimsical kinds of stamping, this is something that I picked up because I needed to have something in my back pocket for those cards that are a little bit more formal. So I wanted to share with you a fun fold, and I've done it in 3 different colors to show you the papers that are in this pack. And they're gorgeous patterns, very subtle. I know I've done a couple of cards from this pack over the last couple of months, so it may look familiar to you. And the card that we're going to make is one that is a basic fun fold card, starting with a 4 1/4 by 11-inch piece of cardstock as the base. And you can see that when you get a pack of coordinating designer series paper, when you cut once, you're actually cutting twice. So when I cut for one card, I thought, oh, well, I might as well do one in another color because I've already got that on the back. I didn't do the wild wheat pattern for tonight, but I think we'll run out of time before I get to all of those. So you need a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of designer series paper. And then you also need a 3 by 4 piece of designer series paper. And so again, I just did that in all of these 3 patterns. And set those aside for right now. The cardstock is scored at 5 1/2 and 2 1/8. And then what you want to do is flip it up here to that 2 1/8 side, and you're going to have to mark right here in the middle of the 4 1/4 inch side of your paper, because what we're going to do is trim it to a triangle. Okay, I'm just going to do all of them right now, so I don't have to worry about that later. Did I mark that one? I didn't mark that one. Let's mark it. There we go. For those of you just joining, hi, glad to see you. I'm highlighting the Poetic Expressions paper tonight because it just went on clearance, and it's a great package of paper for those more formal occasions, invitations, thank you notes, what have you. And I'm just doing it in 3 colors that go along with the pack. You're going to want to grab your bone folder. Set these little triangles aside. You might want to use them later. So let's go ahead and fold this. The triangle is actually the front of the card, and you can see that the mountain fold is here. We're going to do this. We're going to fold this back like that. And so the card will open like this. Okay. Let's do the second one. I'm going to tell you it's been a busy week at Porter's Point School. We've had a lot of fun with getting back to school. And I hope all of you that are in the throes of back to school are enjoying your time in the fall here. And I hope you're finding time to do. Look how beautiful. I mean, I could just look at these papers coordinated like that. It's gorgeous. I'm going to grab the designer series paper and I'm going to adhere that right now. I think I'm going to use my Stamp and Seal today. I'm going to start with the Lost Lagoon cardstock. I'm going to put this on the inside. Okay. There we go. And this piece here. On the outside, this is just a contrasting pattern. That's one. Grab the blue. Go. And the blue on the outside. You can see how this card with the sort of fleur-de-lis is a more formal feel. That's why it goes nice with a fancy fold. And here's the last little bit right here. And you can also probably see that you could just as easily do a contrast to make the card less formal. Okay, but this is a great pack of paper. Don't miss out. Tons and tons of stuff. My favorite Bumblebee paper is in clearance right now from last spring because they are getting ready to release to demonstrators the Valentine's paper for next year. Can you believe it? We haven't even hit Christmas yet and we're getting ready for Valentine's. So the card is going to have a focal point on an angle like this. And it's going to match up on the inside like this. Okay. So there's the blue one. And for the blue one, I decided we're going to use Misty Moonlight for the color. And as you know, this is the boho blue paper and cardstock. And usually if you go a tone darker, it looks really well. So let's see. I did a sentiment, a thank you, and I did all of these from the set called Everyday Greetings. This set is a marvelous set to add to your collection, especially, like I said, if you tend to be a person who doesn't very often do formal stuff, this covers the gamut. I like to do, animals and cutesy stuff, but this will cover me when I have to do something a little more serious. So it's got the anniversary and sympathy, different versions there. So let's just do a quick thank you card here. And this says, friend, thank you. And we've got to remember to stamp. We're stamping on an angle. There we go. Friend, thank you. And where is the rest of it? And this is the so much that's going to go on the inside of the card. So much. So to do this, Make sure I get my tape on the right side here. It's a little tricky, and I just put it on the wrong side, but you got to go just on the bottom of the side. I will fix that, and I'll show you how. If you do make a mistake, it's really easy to fix by grabbing another square and putting it on there. Okay, so there's that. And then to match this up, you're just gonna lay it right in there. Line it up, and then you're going to close it like that. Okay, so friend, this camera's making me insane, you guys. Friend, thank you so much is the first one, and in blue. And I think I would probably add some gemstones. These are some of the in colors. And again, if you are on a budget, one of the things that I can suggest to you is to perhaps get the basic rhinestones and learn how to use your alcohol markers, because you can color the rhinestones as you wish with your alcohol markers. There we go. So there's just a little thank you. We're trying to get I have a meeting with Catherine Carroll tomorrow at 3:30, who is our demonstrator tech consultant, because I'm really not sure what we can do to fix this camera setting. And I know it's annoying, but I appreciate those of you who tune in. And we're going to move on to the green card, which I thought would be a beautiful sympathy card. Okay. This is Where There Is Heartache, Let There Be Healing. It's also from the Everyday Greetings stamp set. Okay. And I chose for the alternate, let's see, where it is, Thinking of You. I think we're going to do Thinking of You on the outside, and we'll do Where There Is Heartache, Let There Be Healing. I got some sad news today because my daughter's good friend Kelly had to put her kitty cat down, so I'm going to turn this into a kitty cat sympathy card for Kelly. And I'll post the pictures later when we get to that. So this is Pretty Peacock, which is just a shade darker of the Lost Lagoon. And where did I put it? Here's the Thinking of You. Okay. I just think these colors are so pretty, so simple. Thinking of You. If you happen to have a simple floral, I know a lot of you have the layering leaves stamp, or you have the country flowers, any of those would be a pretty addition. So let me put this on here. There we go. Line this up. And I apologize for this blurriness. It's really bugging me too. But I got to show you. Thinking of You. There we go. And I'll line it up here. Put the adhesive on. I think that it's easier to use the dry adhesive, like the seal, when you're lining up these angles. Because if you were using liquid glue, your fingers would be a mess at this point. Okay, so there's that. Okay. And we would do, now that I've got blobs there, we'll use some pretty gems on that. Cover it up. No mistakes, just opportunities for creativity, right? There we go. Pretty gem there. Pretty gem there. Okay, just really simple and sweet. Thinking of You. I can see somebody's come on and popped off. I'm hoping that they're not too frustrated. But I will post the pictures and the measurements on the Facebook page. There's that one. And let's move on to the pinkish one here. And this one, I think, was a congratulations anniversary card. I am definitely behind on anniversary cards. I have a cousin who's had her anniversary this month. And where's this is the congratulations stamp. Again, it's from that one set, but boom, I'm going to knock out 3. Oh, nuts. Oh, that's okay. It gives me a chance to show you how I got these ready. I'm going to close the ink so I don't make a mess here, but I'm just going to cut some extra triangles or diamonds. So these were 2 1/8 diamonds. And what I did is I took a blank card piece that I keep a stack on my desk, and sure, 2 3/4. Right, 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Put that aside for another sentiment. And if you turn it this way, then all of a sudden you've got the 2 pieces from one regular card inside to make the right pieces for your card. Let's do this. On your anniversary, here we go. On your anniversary, and congratulations. There's that. And again, you could bling this up with flowers, tchotchkes, what have you. Again, we're using the dry snail adhesive so that we don't get squishy glue all over the place, because liquid glue would not be so easy as we are lining this up. We'll end up right here so it doesn't show. There's that. Congratulations on your anniversary. Boom, like that. And let's put some, I really like these soft sparkly jumps here. I'm gonna do those. You will notice that I shop my stash without worrying too much about whether the items are current or not. I feel like the colors that Stampin' Up! Puts out there are beautiful, and that when we are buying colors that we use a lot of, you're going to end up being able to use them for a long, long time. And so often I will go back in. So there's one card on your anniversary, thinking of you, where there's heartache, let there be healing, and friend, thank you. They're gorgeous. I really like them. Okay. Let me go back around here to the desktop. So those are the 3 cards. The Fun Fold, as I said, starts out with a 4 1/4 by 11 piece that you're going to score at 2 1/8 and mark at 2 1/8 and cut your triangles. And then you're going to score it at 5 1/2 to create the fold. Okay. If you make a whoops, you can just put a diamond on the inside like I did. And you can absolutely go back and add ribbon. You can add flowers, birds, whatever's your floats your boat. Be watching the next couple days, because I will be putting up the images from Stampin' Up! About the, oh my gosh, so many specials. The starter kit special for $99, you get $155 worth of product. You picked, I can help you. I'd love to have you on my team. You would be part of the Clumpin' Stampers, which is just an absolute blast. The kit sale is going on starting October 1st. So all the current kits are going to be discounted at 30%. And I will be showcasing some of those at World Card Making Day on Saturday the 5th here at my house. That's a free event to watch and make the cards. And if you're going to be part of the class, which is the Designer Series paper class that I've been showcasing all month with the Full of Life paper, that is when that is happening. Oh, it's my friend Noreen. Hi, Noreen. I think that's all I want to tell you about. Lots of good stuff coming up. Thanks for watching, Noreen. Glad you tuned in. And again, I hope to have an answer for the camera focus tomorrow when I meet with Catherine. That's all I've got for you now. You leave me some comments, share the videos, share the photos, whatever you can do to help me out. I appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone.